let's get it.
We better buckle up for this one. One team already ranked in the top 25, the other sitting just on the cusp and trying to prove a point in this one.
All up in the fridge.
Welcome everyone to Williams-Brice Stadium, home of the South Carolina Gamecocks. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Vanderbilt Commodores, taking on the 8th-ranked team in the land, the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And the Gamecocks will kick it away first. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He found some really good running room on that one and just about got loose. As it is, good return to set up the drive. The Commodores' offense will get the first crack at it here. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
It's as if you're engulfed in a space odyssey. Williams-Brice alive on 3rd down. They'll try to get the first through the air. Got it in the middle. It's Sherrill. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
The Commodores are rolling down the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Last couple of plays, the offense seems to be just one step ahead, David.
Yeah, and I'm going to have to do something to disrupt the timing, the rhythm. I got to do something that they...
Touchdown, Vanderbilt! The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he's going to try to return this one. He's forced out of bounds at his own 19-yard line. An excellent job of coverage on that one. So the South Carolina Gamecocks offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass and coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the fan. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple guys that win their individual matchups, which makes it hard to run offense. And this is a group that, yes, they tackle well, they see the football well, they break on it well. You better worry about the ground game. You better get some kind of deception going against this secondary.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Under fire. Took a shot as he threw. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Gamecocks send out the punt unit. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. In a competitive conference like the SEC, you just can't afford to start 0-1 if you want to chase a championship. Really important to get off to a good start.
No doubt, in the SEC, you've got to set the tone early. It's all about creating momentum out of the gate. Both of these teams had this game circled all offseason, David. They know what's riding on the line.
There's so much riding on the line. Who gets to Atlanta down the road? Bragging rights, recruiting rights, all this stuff. Once you get in conference play, it means a lot every single week. First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just chews up enough.
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
We're already in the first quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy, or it's going to be difficult to put up points.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. He's got it. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
That's a really big completion for the offense. And look, I know they didn't get the first down, but because of it, they're now set up in 4th and very short. And if you're the head coach, you're thinking very long and hard if you're going to go for this one now because of that success you had on that play.
They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Caught over the middle, it's Brown. And he's brought down after a nice gain. On first down from their own 22. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Brown. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. To the air, it's Sellers. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Caught in the backfield. It's Smith. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They've got it at the 41. 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. Gonna look downfield again. Lets it fly. And he's got it inside the 40-yard line. And the Gamecocks want to move quickly.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. He's got his man. He is pushed out of bounds at the 19-yard line. The Gamecocks come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. And this field goal attempt will be a 48-yarder and not straight on from the left side. Oh, and the attempt is no good. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. Going to the ground. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. Finally stopped at the 46 after a 15-yard gain.
And a great job on the offensive line. You're going to run the ball right at the middle. You better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackles doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the big game.
Quick strike complete. Oh, he's got some space. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second. They've got a first down here to open the period. To the air on first down. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
Well, tip your hat to the defense getting that incompletion, because that hasn't happened often for this guy. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue to mix things up? See if they can maybe confuse this QB.
To the air on second down. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
Well, nice job by the defense here in back-to-back plays. 2 straight incompletions, giving up some yards, and the opponent's in field goal range. This is a place a lot of D coordinators.
Touchdown, Vandy. A great catch and run for 6.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Illinois is running away with this one behind an offense that's striking on the ground and through the air with military-like precision. They're up 14 over Western Michigan. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. He's got an open man. picks up the first down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit. Now, Lenoris Sellers was sensational down the stretch last season when the Gamecocks won 6 of 7 games. Sellers threw 18 touchdowns, only 3 picks. What would you like to see from him, David, for the Gamecocks to become a force in the SEC?
It's not running, Reese. Like, we saw the physicality in the big runs, like, throughout the season, especially against Clemson ending the season last year. But to me, it's the passing game. It's the staying on schedule. It's knowing his answers and making the easy play sometimes. Continue to evolve as a passer with that big, strong body. And you better look out, college football.
They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. Tackled behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big third down stop by this defense. And the Gamecocks will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. They've had a really productive first half so far, and they'll try to add to it here. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
You know, it's difficult for QBs sometimes when you're throwing to your running backs because they're not receivers. You really got to be perfect with the ball placement. You got to make that a catchable throw. A little bit too tough for the RB on that.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers.
Turning it on. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Line gets set, first down. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Corralled and brought down by the defense. Behind the chains now on second and long. Back to pass. Pocket breaking down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, he has to throw for it. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's cut. And the Commodores will punt this one away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. The give out of the gun. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. They go to the ground. Defense fills those gaps. He's got one to the 28. Let's see what call they have on third and long from the 28. Back to pass, it's Sellers. Lofts one high and deep. Catch inside the 25. Just what they were looking for. A huge explosive play, and they're inside the 15 at the 13-yard line. They'll keep it on the ground. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime.
No, they about to come after that.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Using the quick game.
thought
And
they
he'll
come
step out of
anyways.
bounds after a very productive play.
I said I knew they
They've
was still
got to pick
coming,
up
so it
this
didn't
third
matter.
down and get a fresh set with first and goal. They'll go to the air on third and short. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Gamecock.
And that's a nice drive, a nice physicality, punching it in with the run game. And here's the thing. I like where this offense is going. Nice job creating some momentum going into the half, cutting down the lead. This thing could get really exciting. Nice job answering the bell right before the half.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
It's complete on the right side. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. As the rooster crows, they are getting cocky and cockier on third down here. Working that left side now. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. Knocked out of bounds, they're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up. Guys, you never want to sound the upset alert bell too early, but might be time to at least know where the button is for it.
Know where the button is, and listen, there's no need to panic yet, but if you're the unranked team, just like this, when you're playing a better team, you want to come in and you want to hang around, Jesse, and they're doing just that, staying in this game and have a lead.
Yeah, the unranked team, they've been playing with more intensity in this one. And I think if you're a leader right now on the ranked squad, you've got to be talking to your guys and waking everybody up. This coaching staff is going to have to make some halftime adjustments, but they're going to have to give an earful to their guys to come out here in the second half and start making some plays.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time, man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
They'll throw on third and short. He makes a grab. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. The Commodores have it in scoring position on first and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And he's in for the touchdown, but hang on just a second. There is a flag on the field. That is a costly mistake as the penalty wipes the touchdown off the board.
Drinking there. So that's what could be safe. But every time you go, I gotta go to outside of it. And I always did.
And the Commodores had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Fires into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
Well, the game plan's been pretty simple offensively, right? They are taking shots, and they're being aggressive, throwing it down the field. This guy's already got 2 touchdown passes. We're still in the first half. On that last one, he was looking for number 3.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. He might want another play. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Now third and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Touchdown, Commodores! Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
And they trust their QB to execute like they have the whole first half, and he delivers, and they build on this lead and build their momentum going into halftime.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 15 clash today. LSU is down,
that's what
but
I
they
signed
are
up for.
not out of it, not in
Tiger
Tiger Stadium. A place Bear Bryant once said was like playing inside a drum. Maybe the best home field advantage in football. They're trailing by just 4 to Florida.
I've been doing that.
We'll keep an eye on things until the final horn in a game that could shake things up a bit in the SEC.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. The Gamecocks racing to the line in a hurry up. Back to throw, it's Sellers. Makes the catch. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
We already
We got
know
a timeout
that.
here late in the first half, and they'll try to get
I
more
just
points
feel
on the
like
board before the break. Wants to throw
he
on
needs to
first
mind
down.
his business, and
Finds
he's
his
just not
man.
going to do
It's
it.
Harvard. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Here comes the heat. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Heaves it deep. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a lively one so far from there in Columbia. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Williams-Brice.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. The Commodores will kick it away and crank up the second half.
He can't even make it to Jenna again. That's why he really, I don't know how he called himself.
And it'll be a
Being
touchback.
in
The
a
ball will
very,
come
he
out to
called
the
himself
25-yard line.
on.
And the South Carolina
Can't
offense
even
is
make it
back
to
on the
Jenna
field.
again.
Down
He's
2
right by your
possessions to
homie.
start this third
And
quarter.
so
They
I
look
don't
to
even
build some
get
early
with
momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only
Call
got so
yourself
many possessions
Green
here in the second half. So now you're down. I got to maximize every single
which
one.
is great,
Put your best plays together. Start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here executing at a high level.
They'll ride the hot hand. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? After the productive first down play at 2nd and 6.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
And the Gamecocks will try to pin them back with the punt.
But I don't even care about none of that. I just don't like how he just don't be acting like towards that.
They'll put that return
That's
to a
my
stop at the
100%. I
33,
don't
but
care
the
about
offense set up in pretty good
that.
field position.
I mean, Mama
Vanderbilt
too.
has it back and heading out to go on the
He
attack.
ain't gonna play that.
They'll keep it on the ground to the right. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
This is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that.
on second down. Pressure coming. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Yeah, and this defense hadn't had a lot of success. This offense has been doing what it wants and will finally getting to the QB, finally getting some pressure, finally getting a big hit on him. That'll pay some dividends down the road.
He wants to change this route. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Makes the catch. It's Sherrill. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. That's exactly what they told us they wanted to limit, yards after the catch, and it pays off on this play.
And especially in these situations in third down when you know the ball's going to come.
Big man has it. It's a first down and more. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. And the Commodores will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll try the run. Breaks into the open. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Here's the pressure. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast, low. And the offensive linemen, they have no chance to stop those guys as quick and as fast as they are.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Might be calling a hot route. Going to swing it on second down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. Here's a heat. And they can't make the play on third down. Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. Didn't make them sweat at all. It's good. And that will extend their lead even further. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. They'll try to put a drive together starting from their own 12. From the gun to give, looking for room. Finds a little bit of space. He'll get 3 out to the 15. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Back to pass, it's Sellers. Finds the tight end. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? Second down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this third down manageable. Really nice job of executing there.
He'll go to the sneak. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on third down.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. And we talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And I'm surprised, but now what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get the ground game going? Because so far, not a lot of success.
Makes the catch. Wants to make a move upfield. There he goes. Open it up. The speed, the shiftiness, the elusiveness, all on display in that sweet return there. This offense has it with really good field position. One back in the backfield, he gets the carry. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Well, there's a statement by the defensive line. First down play, expecting run, and they just dominated up front. Beat their one-on-ones and force a tackle for a loss.
Grabbed over the middle at Sherrill. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Offside, defense.
And this is what's going to drive coaches crazy. It's mental errors, right? It doesn't take any talent or lack of talent to have that penalty. You just got to watch the ball, and when it's snapped, get after the quarterback.
Much more manageable situation for this offense after the penalty. It's 2nd and 6. Catch in the middle, it's Sherrill. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They'll run play action. Rush is on him. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. That's it for the period, and it's Vanderbilt holding the lead. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Can't make the connection, and the defense gets a 4th down stop. Dropping back, it's Sellers. Just a short pass to the tight end. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. Catch in the middle, it's Hunt. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. He's looking deep. They've avoided the interception all day, but they're lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to throw again. Throws for the tight end. Wide open downfield. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling. The Gamecocks are flying down the field. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Quickly out to the tight end. So much change of direction. He's down to the 23. And the Gamecocks with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. It's picked off. Don't see that very often from this Heisman Trophy candidate. No real chance on the return, but they've got it at the 34. They'll go to the ground. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. The Commodores with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Caught in the backfield, it's Spence. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Nice job, defense. You always hear people talk about tackling the catch. You saw it right there. There was nowhere for that receiver to go once he had possession. As a result, no gain.
Got it in the middle at Sherrill. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short.
You know, that's one as a quarterback. You've thrown the completion, and you're like, dude, can you just turn around and make one guy miss and go get the first? Or can you just stretch out and get the 1st down?
He's got it. 1st down and more. He goes out of bounds right at midfield. And the Commodores have it with a 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Trying play action. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Might be decision time if the defense can get a stop on 3rd down from the 45. Makes the grab. It's Alexander. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. Offense will try to get some momentum going on 1st and 10. From the gun, running back gets the give. And that's a very productive 1st down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
No mystery on that play. With the lead, we are going to run the ball. You know it's coming, and we are running right at you, right into the teeth of the defense, and they're still able to get a nice gain.
The Commodores can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. They've put this ball on lockdown. 8th play of the drive coming up. They'll keep it on the ground. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now, but we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's 1st down. Lets it fly. And that one is picked off in the end zone. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
When you get in the red zone, you can see as a defense, you get into your drops really quickly and you get your eyes on the quarterback. And you try to read his eyes and break on the football. It's such tight windows to throw in. Great job by the defender breaking on the ball, creating the interception.
We'll see what they can do on this drive as it starts at the 8. Looking to throw, it's Sellers. Fires to the big fella. The offense will quickly use a timeout.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Looking to throw on 1st down. With the catch, it's Jacobs. He'll step out of bounds at the 23-yard line after a productive play for this offense. So now it's 2nd and long. Off the play fake. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Hunt. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. The Gamecocks in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Just keeps slinging it. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. Clock is still running and they have to get everybody lined up. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Touchdown, Gamecocks! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
Moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catches of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The play-action fake. Bringing the heat. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
And how loud is it? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
Fires to the wideout. On target over the middle. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. And the Commodores come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Hudson. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. The Commodores can really attack on this second and short. Wants to go up top. He's got it on the run. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. And the Commodores are in the hurry-up. Wants to pass. Looking to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
And the defense finally steps up, man. They've had a tough day down here near the goal line defending the pass. Like, he's already thrown 3 touchdown passes. Nice job on this play. Nice response.
Touchdown Doors! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
And they say play to the final whistle. This offense took it to heart. Scoring late, maybe they could have wasted the clock. They made no doubt about it. This one's over.
And that extra point is a big one as they now have a 3-possession, 17-point lead in the fourth. From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. He stopped the return right there, and that will do it. This one is in the book. You sort of think that over the years you get immune to these types of upsets, but this one is a shocker that might go on the list of all-timers.
Dude, huge win. Like, you can't say enough about being a team with a considerable talent disadvantage. Like, you're the underdog for a reason. You go with, this is a top 10 team you're playing against. Like, everything says you shouldn't win, but Palmer, they came out and they absolutely took care of business.
Yeah, they showed up in the biggest moment. You got to give these players a ton of credit. They may not be as talented as their opponent, but this was a game and an opportunity that they took advantage of. They made the plays they needed to make. They put the rest of college football on alert with this win. This is one these fans will be talking about for years and years to come.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis.